Hello and welcome back to Hooray Plays Blood Bowl 2, today with our Bretonnians. And as we can see, everybody is healthy, we have nobody missing, which is why our team value is getting quite up there. And all these stud-ups and doubles don't really make this easier. So yeah, we'll see what we'll get. So 33 seconds, I think I will be able to talk over that, at least let's assume so. So the Bretonnians, we've got 18 matches under the belt there, which means we are just 7 away from reaching the 25 that I had been aiming for. This is also under the assumption that I'm not going to adjust the length. So I could shorten them, I could longer make more matches, but I haven't really decided yet. I don't think I will go for less matches, so we will get the 25. Okay, this is weird. Now it's 104 seconds. So we'll have to wait after all. So, you know what? Let's just do that. See you in a moment. So here we are. Okay. 1490 Chaos Dwarves. With the Minotaur, yeah. So let's see. We've got 2 rerolls, which is very lean. We've got Guard on the Minotaur, we've got a Block Centaur, we've got one with plus movement and jump up, oh boy. 3 guards, 1 with Mighty Blow, 1 plus movement, and a Claw guy. 12 players, not too bad, but at least a somewhat decent statistic. 8 wins, more wins than losses and draws, so that's always nice. But let's see what he goes for in terms of inducements. He gets a 30,000 or... yeah, 30,000, 300,000, 300,000 flat. So I think... oh, star player? Seriously? Oh, he's going with Grashnak. Okay, so I have 2 Minotaurs to work against. Oh boy. This might not be the worst thing, because I have Dauntless and Mighty Blow together, and the Minotaur is ammo value 8. I think Grashnak might be as well. We'll have to see. It's been a long time since I've seen that particular star player. So we'll have to wait and see what he does. Let's see. Yeah, now we're waiting for opponent. Fortunately, his connection appears to be a little bit worse than would be good right now. There we go. There he is. So he gets to choose, unfortunately. Okay, he cannot really outbash me that much. Well, it's a weird thing that this matchup right now, because I have way more Mighty Blow than he does, but he has more Guard. He also has more players with higher Strength, and he has a player with Claw. And all of that together might lead to some issues, but for now we should be okay. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. It depends on how much I can remove from him, but he does have 2 reserve players now, thanks to Grashnak, so I don't know how this is going to play out. We'll have to wait and see, but the waiting for opponent is already a bit of a bummer. We're approaching 4 minutes and we haven't started the match yet, which hopefully we can soon do. It's such a bummer that the timer starts for me earlier than for him, because that way I have no way to see where he is right now, because he could still be in the animations. If he's... all the waiting for opponent might mean that it hasn't started for him yet, and if he doesn't skip that, it's gonna take some time. And that's what it looks like right now, and I'm a bit annoyed at that. Well, I shouldn't be, and it also should not influence my gameplay here. But we all knew where this was going. This is no big surprise in what they get to, or what they are going to do here. So I guess we are unfortunately still just going to set up like this. Maybe we want to set these up far between. He does have tackle. Yes, no, he does have... yeah, he does have tackle. So my dodge is gonna be less useful, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a bummer, but we'll see what we can do about that. No wizard is a pretty good thing, though, overall, I feel like. Considering if I even want to put Shrewd in the back here, or if we maybe should use somebody else. Like Civil. We only have the one guard player, so getting him into a good position is pretty crucial. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, even though it's gonna expose Shrewd a little bit. Yeah, sure. And then we'll switch these. And now it's fine, so let's see what he does. And I kept the kicker back here, which means we have to set up Dutiful here. And I put these far away from each other because he does have guard. And if he goes for the minimalistic setup with the blocks, 3 players would be enough with guard to do stuff here. But it doesn't look like that's what he's going for. So one of the things about Grashnak here, by the way, before I forget about it, first of all, he does only have armor value 8, but strength 6, so getting the Dauntless successfully against him is going to be more difficult. He does not have Wild Animal, since he's a star player. They don't have that, apparently, at least as far as I'm aware. He still has Loner, of course, since he is a star player and a big guy. And he's got Frenzy and Horns and Mighty Blow, which makes him not the worst, but he still doesn't have Block. So that makes him riskier to use in comparison to some other players. And so we can at least hope for a turnover out of some of this. As you can see, he has to put more players in here to do this, just get the assists. Let's just see what he ends up doing here. The way he set this up, it looks like he wants to go with the Minotaur blocks, which I can see why he would want to do that, but it's a bit risky. Also, this guy can't follow because of Fend, so he will be stuck in a 1-die if he does not make the correct roll. So I think I'm gonna go... Do I want to go short? I'm gonna try to go short today. Let's see what happens. Fortunately, oh, well, actually, it's not too horrible. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I should have gone deep instead. I should think about my team more, maybe. I don't know. Okay, this is good. This is just a push, but Dutiful is the blocker, so he will be able to keep following there. But he does start things off with the Minotaur block, and that's already an important piece of information for me. As we all know, I am not an advocate of big guy blocks as a first action. He could do safer stuff first. And in this case, he did not use Grashnak, which is the right thing to do, I guess. Well, he would have gotten a 3-die with Grashnak, so the chances were he would have been able to do fine. But it looks like... Oh, does he really want to... Oh, come on. What is he doing? And what is he doing with Grashnak in particular? He is going to blitz us, apparently. Interesting. Let's see. That will get him stuck next to not a Mighty Blow player, unfortunately, but at least... let's see. Just a stun, okay. But it will give me the chance to foul the star player, maybe. Or at least block him. Yeah, that setup apparently is giving him some issues. He can't quite get in where he wants to be with these guys. So how do I play this the right way? That is the big question. Oh, that's GFI. Well, they do have sprint and sure feet. He's just trying to... Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, he's setting himself up very safe over here. Makes sense. But, yeah, good enough. He does have block there. That's something... Oh, bummer. That's something I was hoping to see with the Minotaurs. That would have been lovely. But we can't quite get that. He's running it very lean on 2 rerolls, which could cause him some issues. But right now, he's setting up very offensively, but in a good way. Because he's got strength 5, strength 6 there, strength 5 here, all this. There's no way I can reach this. At least not without any shenanigans that we would be capable of with Jade. Oh wow, he goes for it, makes all the 3 GFIs before. Oh, bummer. That would have been nice. So he's going at it extremely aggressively, and it's working for him. I hate this move, because it locks down what I had planned for Grashnak. And now, of course, he makes the pickup as well, and then he can close the cage to here, and there's no way I can reach him. So I completely... It's interesting to see that even the decision of the kick can influence the first turn this much already. If I had kicked back here or back there, I doubt this would look like it. But he made a really good setup there. That worked out so good for him. I do not appreciate that. But for now, we are okay, and we'll see what I can do. It might still be possible to achieve all that I need here. So I've got my 1 assist. I probably want 1 more to be on the safe side. And then we're gonna blitz this Bull Centaur and see what we will get. So Verity gets to start with this. And I probably, oh boy, yeah, we probably do want to disconnect in case I do not get him. Okay, but we do get him, so let's keep him in here. Okay, do we want to go up here? That's the big question right now. I think... Because I'm either going to set up an assist, so let's see, 3. So I would need 3 assists. 1 here. Nah, okay, I can get a 1 die though. So now I need to be somewhat careful. Okay, let's go to here. I am giving him a big chunk of room to work with. And I hope I'm not going to regret that. I'm also committing very much on this side, and he might decide to switch sides, so I still need to be careful there. When I keep it like this, then I'm going to do this less safe block, but it's kind of important. Good. And stay. We still want to keep this a little bit unattractive for him. Now the question is, do I want to risk this? Or not. It doesn't help me to bring him in there, I think, with all of this. I won't get the assist there anyway, so we might as well try. We failed, so I'm not going to reroll that. Oh, we got lucky, okay. So I'm going to push Grashnak away. Or am I going to keep him in there? But for now, I'm going to keep him, I'm going to push him next to him up there. So he's gonna block with either of them anyways, but let's just see who he goes for with. And that way at least Grashnak can't just easily blitz whoever he wants to. It's gonna be a little bit safer. And that's the reason I didn't put him here, by the way, because if he had freed up the star player, he could have pushed me out with the frenzy, and that's not to my liking. But he created a pretty big buffer zone for himself. That was a good move. I do not like that. We'll have to wait and see what we can do with this, because I still outskill him. I mean, he does have Grashnak because of that. But it'll depend on the bashing as well a bit, and right now he is starting off better there. We do have a player disadvantage already, and it is more likely to escalate into my direction than his. His team is just sturdier than mine. The Dwarves, of course, have armor value 9 and Thick Skull. The Bull Centaurs have armor value 9 and Thick Skull. It's only the Hobgoblins that have armor value 7 and no Thick Skull. And, of course, we have the Minotaurs who are armor value 8 but also have Thick Skull. So it's gonna be tough. Not impossible, just tough. And he's apparently setting up the Surf, which I do not like, once again. Or is he gonna take the defender down? No, he knocks me down, okay. Goes backwards. And injures Verity. Oh, God. Yeah, looks like a turn to Apo, and he's dead. I know, this is something that has been commented on a bit ago, is that I mean, I'm not sure how it compares to this, because I could have taken the minus ammo value now, but he is going to get fired regardless of what I do. So I'm just gonna kill him off now, so that I don't have to fire him. I hate this, because he was one of our really good players. It's gonna get the team value down. I think what made this team work so far was that my blitzers are really good, and this is gonna weaken us, and right now we're in turn 2. I'm out of an Apo, who didn't do anything. And I'm just not in a good position to begin with. Grushnok might have been a really good move here. Wow, I have no way of... This feels so wrong for some reason. Because all of this are his players. It's such a big wall in between all of this. Why? Is he gonna... He needs to hand off the ball. Why would he make that risk? Why? Why would he be so... Can I get to that? The answer to that is yes. But not automatically, and I need a knockdown for that to work. So he did a dumb thing. He shouldn't have done that. Especially with that. Oh god, that was so... I mean, he was rather unlucky. We're not gonna deny that. So yeah, we're gonna blitz him. If this fails, I still have a chance to get to the ball, but this would make it better. And so, of course, I don't get to. And... yeah, it's not good. So, yeah, we're gonna do this. Put him there and follow. But I just need Mighty Blow to do something here. So all of these are pretty horrible, and I'm just trying to figure out how to approach this, but now I do need to go after the ball. Yeah, and I'm not getting there that well. I would have needed to knock down, then we could have walked him through, and then kept the other one behind. So that would have been able to get a bit closer, which now we can't. So I'm gonna have to go by this, unfortunately. So let's see what we do here. Okay, so far I make it. The thing is... I screwed up the order of things, I think. I should have stood him up, because now if I'm gonna throw the ball away, which is what I'm... Am I trying that? Yes, I am. Okay, we made all of this. Which means now... Because if I do this, he doesn't get to stand up, which is bad, but it's still the right thing to do, I think. It puts it squarely out of his reach, and it's gonna take some time to get back, so we've negated his advantage here. And now he needs to move back, and needs to move back strong. Well, he doesn't necessarily need to move back strong. All he needs to do is keep blocking me out again. So he needs to get Shade here, which I do not like. We had to risk him for that quite severely. And he's the only player that we really have there that could do something. And he's just easily knocking him down again. And if he decides to foul now or something, it could be pretty horrible. Yeah, this is going to be quite the hit for our team already with losing that one player, and we are just barely at the beginning. He cannot lock him down easily with his high agility. That's a good thing, but this is not nice. Oh, he didn't follow. Oh, that was nice of him. I can see why he didn't follow, because he gets the knockdown again. He's probably going to keep it straightened up. Okay. He didn't follow because he needs to get to the ball, so he wants this player free. But by not following, he gives me the easy hit back. And also frees up this guy. Oh, and that's the turnover. So Grushnok, loner, there we go. That's why you do not start with that. He would have needed at least to move this guy. And Grashnak is stunned. Okay. Progress. Well, not even progress, it's just a start. And right now, it does enable me to potentially do some good stuff here. So this guy I still want to stand up and do stuff with. And now that Grashnak is gone, we can just easily get this. But we need this out of the way first. And here I am going to... No, I'm going to stay as well. Because I don't want to get blocked back, and that's just the... what would happen there. So let's keep taller man down here, just so that this blocker doesn't move. No, I'm actually going to go over there into the corner. Next we have this guy. Oh, jump up failed. Bummer. So he's gonna stay on the ground. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. But we need this first. So let's see about this Dauntless block. Okay, that works. Would free up him. We don't want him to move. No, I'm gonna keep him here. We're not gonna push him away and allow him to move out of our range. So let's see about our dodges. It's just a bunch of 2+ rolls. So as long as I don't fail them, we will get up there, and I am gonna attempt to pick up the ball again. Okay, 1 and 2, and he's out of rerolls by now. Okay, there's the failure. But I'm willing to reroll that. Since he's out of rerolls now, everything's gonna be extremely risky for him. Okay, he made all of that, but he can still blitz me back here. And I don't need to do anything back here. Well, we could do that 1-die block. Nope, nope. You know what? No, he could help with the blitz. I need to keep throwing the ball, I think. You know what? No, we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do the 1-die block here instead and hope to get... Okay, just a push, so now we actually do push him upwards a little bit. But that's okay, we'll push him straight and follow. He still can't just walk away. So 2-player disadvantage. That throw was an unnecessary risk. So this was excellently played. The placement of Grashnak up front here, that I couldn't break in from there and claim the space while having this on lockdown, was really well executed in my opinion. With what he did there. And getting the 2 injuries early, of course, doesn't hurt either. Good thing is I do have 2 reserve players, so if I'm able to score this on him now, I will get back up to 11 players, but he of course will as well. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so... I just realized that this guy can't give the easy assist. He needs to do this block first to free him up. But let's just see what he does, because whatever he does, it will include rolls. This is a GFI just to blitz. Oh, what do we get? Oh, double POW. And he used the Hobgoblin as expected. Another player off the pitch, so we're down to 8 now. Bummer. But what else? Oh, if he goes for that blitz, I am okay with it, honestly, since he doesn't have tackle. And block. So this is not a good block for him. And I'm gonna keep the ball. He should have used him as an assist and then blitzed with the Chaos Dwarf blocker. The tackle would have allowed him to make that more reliably. In the case of that block result, it still wouldn't have changed anything, but it still would have given me a chance. Like, this doesn't really help him that much. 1 GFI would have done the same, since I can just go here, and all he needs is to get the tackle next to me, so that I can't use my dodge reroll, and might be forced to do something different. This still feels like there's so much... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't still feel like there's so many more players next on the pitch for him. He does have 3 more players on the pitch, and we're completely drawn thin here. Oh, gets the knockdown. Does he follow? That's an important piece of information for me right now because I want to block. He does follow. So that's a bummer. Okay. I cannot do anything with these guys back here. This is 1 assist, so this is a 1 die. I wanted to bring... If he hadn't knocked this down, I would have... He was free at that point. I would have walked him here to get the assist, to get a 2 die. But I can't risk these 1 die blocks. So the jump up will go to waste. This is also not 1. And I can't get the assists. I can't risk failing a Dauntless here because I might need to reroll stuff. So we are just going to attempt to score now. And there we go. So I stole the ball from under him with big luck. Oh, GG. I'm always worried when they write GG and it's early because either he's just complimenting me or he's about to give up. And I hope he's not about to give up. Okay, so now we can get these guys all the way back here. And there we go. Also, we should expose this a little bit differently, so like this. Okay, it doesn't look like he's giving up right now, so we're fine here. But yeah, nice. So I got extremely lucky with how that played out, and in hindsight, maybe I probably should have switched my setup. But you know what? Just getting the deeper kick now might change what he can do there, or what he will do. A high kick is obviously not ideal for us, and he should take the guy back there, I think. There we go. But it's still okay, because he doesn't have a reroll left by now. He didn't catch the ball, so he needs to try to pick it up again, which could fail. And that's pretty nice. So I'm back up to 11 players, even though they're not the best ones. It's at least a start. The player disadvantage is no longer there. Yeah, my KO did come back. Yeah, okay. And these are still potential causes for failure. And in the second half, we will receive... And if I can keep my lead right now, I think we have a decent chance of winning this. I just want to see what he's going to end up with. So it's obvious what he wants to do. And this is still a big obstacle, since both of these are in the way of where we would want to be. It's not going to be easy to get to him. He's just got the high strength ceiling there. Okay, and that's it with the player disadvantage not existing. Oh boy, so we are down to 10 again. But that's okay. He still needs to pick up the ball, which I hope he will fail at least once. Because if that's the case, he's gonna have a really hard time scoring. And then all I need to do is take care of the players that could potentially score on me. He's going back for the Grushnag Blitz, which works. So does that do anything for him? Another armor break. So what we can say right now is that his armor breaks are really solid, considering what he has. It's not bad. Yeah, he's trying to do the same thing. And right now, I'm not sure I can prevent it. Still, yeah, I need to switch my setup against Chaos Dwarves. That is not good. I should know better. I keep forgetting how fast they can be with their Bull Centaurs, so I have to probably take them at the same value as I would a team that is just inherently faster with all of their players. Yeah, he's just walking in here and being a general annoyance with all of his existence. He fails the pickup though, so... The thing about this is, how do I get to him? How do I potentially score and steal the ball again? Because that can't be achieved just like that. But I guess I want to try and pressure him. No, we're gonna do this. That's the better player. He also has Mighty Blow for that, but the Wrestle is what I'm interested in, if need be. Sure, put him over there. And stay. I don't want him to go up further. We are going to use him as an assist down here instead, but this will allow me to move Chade up. And we just want the threat up there, so that he either is going to blitz backwards or... yeah, or just mark him and cost himself some players in the process. So the next thing needs to work for this to be good, and it does. Perfect. So I'm gonna isolate these guys and follow so that they can't use their guard. But this gives me a 2-die right here without the need to go for any more assists, which is lovely. So I'll do the same thing here. Nothing. So I could get all the assists that I need to get Grushnak without an issue. But I'm a bit worried about these. Because it would force a guy into here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna risk this GFI and see how it works. It does. So I can get this... No, we don't actually have to put one guy there. I can go here. Yeah, sure. So let's see about this. Now I have a 1-die against Grushnak. With Dauntless, that'll make it a 2-die. We make the 50% roll. And we knock him down. Oh, lovely. No armor break. And this is a 1-die that I'm not willing to take. I don't have block. He does. We have 3 turns left still. And I'm down to 2 rerolls. So this is not a position where I could just risk a reroll. Sorry. So this is pretty okay overall. We might be able to knock him down again. Although this guard guy is now in a good position, but I'm not sure I could have placed him better. Maybe up here would have been better after all instead of there. But I don't know. Okay, yeah. He does get thick. Nothing. So right now, I feel like we are not in a bad position. Ooh, oh, and that was unlucky. Extremely unlucky. So that's... oh, God. So this is interesting. And he's alone up there, which is not that nice, unfortunately. But... can I get there already? Oh, I could. I could also blitz him, so that's something that I should probably do. Maybe I should have tried to get a second player up there. But it's okay. So this guy needs to go first. Luckily, I do have guard on him as well, so we can just get rid of him. And I am going to follow this, because it gives me another 2-die... oh no, that wasn't my guard player. My guard player is down there. I'm not smart. But now I can get an actual 2-die against Grushnak, and so I'm going to do that without the risk of the thingamabob. And I do have Mighty Blow. The thingamabob, by the way, being Dauntless, of course. But I just wanna do this and see if we can maybe injure him. But unfortunately, we didn't. So right now, we are not going to risk much. I'm going to put him to here, because if he gets the ball, unlikely as it is, he could get it on this player. Once again, unlikely, but he's the only one not even in scoring range, but close. Still, I like to save this against him, and we're very solid back here. So now I am going to blitz and see what we can do about this. You know what? No, this is not good. It's not that helpful. I should just pick up the ball. I will pick it up on a 2+. So as long as I reach the ball, which means in hindsight I could have blitzed down here, by the way. So I might still do that. But this is a 2+2+ right now. I failed the pickup. Okay, let's reroll. Okay, and he doesn't have a tackle player here in range, so he needs the POW to make this work. I'm so tempted to hit him. It's a 1 in 6 chance. I'm okay with this now. Yeah, it was okay. And I still have a player on him, which is why I was willing to risk it. Last turn I didn't want to hit him. Was it that same player? Sometime here, in the not-so-distant past, I did not take that block. But now I did because I still mark him and he can't just get away that easily. So his entire good first 2 turns, erratic, just disappeared. And he doesn't knock me down. He will get a second try. But this is still extremely horrible for him. He did make some errors in priority. He still got very unlucky. I mean, failing the pickup twice, rolling a 1 on the wild animal here, none of that is really good. So that's a big factor as to why we are in the good position that we are in right now. And I will attempt to score on him again. Yeah, that doesn't help you at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will help you. But, okay, he doesn't quite get there. This still makes, at least forces me to take an additional dodge that I didn't want to take. Which is a bit of a bummer, but oh well. So what do we do here? These are all bad situations. And I can't do much about this. This is a 1 die. I think I'm just gonna blitz him and see if we get lucky. I do already have the 2 die there. Let's see. Knock him down. Oh, come on. Give me something good. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. Injury is nice. Badly hurt. Also means he will most likely not apple him. There's the good thing. And he's really close to leveling up. Perfect. Good. So I need 2 assists. Okay, and I do have the players to go for all of this. So we can do this, which gives me a 2 die against him. There's a guard player there, which is why I needed more. Okay, that's a bummer, but okay, I do have wrestle, so we can just pull him down. But that's basically all I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and well, we can at least place him up there to, just in case I fail this now here, it's a possibility that we could do stuff. So let's see. There we go. I roll a double 1. So I do not get to do this. This was a 2+ situation, and that either up here or over there were the easiest to go. So this is a bit of a bummer. He will try to pick up the ball again. It would have been awesome to go into the second half with a 2-0 lead. Now it's pretty unlikely. If I were him, well, he's still gonna try to pick up the ball. But we stopped his offense. That's the important thing for now. Let's see. Okay, Bjork is still fine. Good. I assume he's gonna blitz with his Minotaur as well. At least possibly. Let's see. Yep, Mighty Blow. So call the Ptolemy goes KO. This could lead to me going into the second half with less players than he does. It's nice that we got rid of 1 Bull Centaur. That's gonna help a lot. But we'll have to wait and see what we can do. Pushes, good. No knockdown yet. We can't really afford for him to hurt us much more. Okay, we got lucky there again. So he doesn't have good blocks left. Well, he has 1 good block left. This is also a 2 die that he should have taken before the Minotaur, by the way. And he had that 1 left as well. Yep, okay, the guard. I forgot that the Minotaur has guard already. But what do we get here? Just another push. So this is a bummer. If I had, yeah, just the double 1. But, I mean, it's still okay. Considering what went wrong for him, this is pretty peanuts. But he fails to pick up again. Still, this might allow us to do stuff, but it's gonna be difficult. Because I'm gonna need a lot to make this work, so for now we are just going to block here in the hopes to get another lucky injury, maybe. So that could be helpful. You know what, he's gonna stand up. I could have jumped up with him, but oh well. Okay, so he's going to the toilet, that works. I'm okay with that, obviously. So blitzing up there is obviously not a good choice. So that's 3, 4... maybe I should have blitzed with him. Yeah, I should have blitzed with him because Mighty Blow. I switched that up, I'm sorry. Okay, not gonna do it because I want to keep my reroll for this. Because it won't get better than this, basically. Let's see how far we will get. Make it all, make it all, make it all. Oh god, he failed the last roll. I do have a reroll left. Please no double one again. Pretty please. Thank you. Okay, so we scored after all. Which is lovely. So we go into the second half with a 2-0 lead and I'm receiving. I'm letting the animations run through right now for a change because he might still be AFK. And so I'm just letting it run through. It's not gonna matter much anyways. Since we will have to wait for him to be ready anyways. But I hope he will be back in time. I did try to wait a few seconds at least. But let's see. He should also be trying to get back quickly here. Yeah, this one is a bummer. Okay, so I'm at 10 players. Which is okay. Could be better, but it could be worse as well. The high quality sense. So I hope he's already back and can keep setting up. Okay, yep, there he is. Okay, so he's just talking about me scoring. It's just, it's so ingrained that you write GG at the end of the game and not to congratulate somebody on scoring. At least that's how I understand it. So, I don't know. If he sets up in force here, there's no way I will be able to block him, I think. As long as I don't get lucky with Dauntless rolls. But if he sets up here with some Chaos Dwarfs, we might be able. But right now it looks like he's gonna use both Minotaurs to set this up. Which I am not a fan of. And if he sets up a Chaos Dwarf blocker in the middle, that's gonna be worse. Why would he do this, though? Oh yeah, he's setting up all the way aggressive, apparently. Well, okay, not completely, but still a little bit. That would actually be helpful if he did that. Because that way I at least get to knock down the Chaos Dwarfs blockers. I can get easy assists here and there, and I could set up a guard as well to try and get that. And now our goal should be to get the Hobgoblins. So far he has been able to keep them very far in the back to take care of all the ball handling needs. But it won't stay that way. So you were my sure hands guy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, how do we want to block this? So these two, and then we have... The thing is, I need to sacrifice somebody on the pile here. So I guess we'll put you right there. The kicker here. No, we can put him out in the wide field. Have the guard in the middle. No, I think we want to do this a bit differently, do we? So if we knock him down, we can knock him down, but I can follow and then I could blitz, which would put him down there, so I need to go back one further. Okay. So he just needs to be somewhere else. That's what I'm saying here. So this setup looks a bit weird maybe, but I think it should work out okay. Yeah, there's no real danger of him surprising me. So let's think this through. We get an assist here. We block him. And afterwards I blitz him, but no, we need for the setup to be different for that to be a good thing. Yeah, just try. Looks weird. Hopefully it will work. It might not. It all depends on whether or not I can get the knockdown that I'm aiming for. So that alone I do not like, which means we will cover the ball first for safety, and then we'll proceed with this block, because that one is now more important. Okay, just to push. Yeah, let's push him away, not give him any blocks. Yeah, I hate this quite a bit. That's not good. So we'll use him as a screen as well. And then we can go for these. And let's just see if they work out. They do not! Instantly. Which is pretty horrible, because my blitzing plans were angling around that, and now I've put myself in a pretty horrible spot that I might still be willing to try and block my way out of, to be honest, though. Maybe I will take the 2 die against. I'm considering it, at least. Put him up there, keep him there, and then we can move him back. I do need to pick up the ball first, though, before I attempt any shenanigans here. Okay, I got it, and I'm gonna go back as far as I can go for now, since this is not a very strong defense that I have going right now. So let's take this dumb risk and see if we can get him. Oh god, I got so lucky. And that actually works perfectly. God damn, that was some luck there. I need to follow that, because now I get a 2 die right here. And that's a turnover. Okay, not a turnover, it's a wrestle. But we're good there. So that just means this guy won't do anything which severely slows him down in the middle here, where he could move through. But that's okay. Or that's definitely okay. So I've got a little bit of a screen here. Not a good one, but he's too far away to do much to me anyways. So for now we're okay. This, I don't quite get this deep and wide setup here. Although, I mean, it's not really bad, but in my opinion he shouldn't go... Wow. Oh, he starts with a GFI. He shouldn't just stay one space away. If he stays this far back, he might as well go in 2, because there's still room to walk between here. I think he didn't close that completely, so it doesn't matter that much that he closes down the sideline, if he closes down this or not, because they can just walk past here. Or maybe he wants that, I don't know. This I like, because now I have a right now I have a 2 die against a hobgoblin, and I have mighty blow on the player that's next to him. I assume that's not gonna stay that way, but we'll see. There we go, Minotaur block. He already was forced to use a reroll, which means he's down to 1 reroll in his first turn of the second half. So that's lovely, and that's a push, thanks to dodge. Let's see if he gets lucky on the second one. He does not, so Shade did what he was supposed to do. He stood in the way. So this could have looked differently if I hadn't been able to make these work, because then this guy would have been able to block them down, I assume, with Grashnak in tow, and then he would have been able to hit me with a player that had tackle to get shade. Yeah, so I assumed as much. This would not stay the same. But it's 3 players, while he has 4 here, so it's still okay-ish. Wow, he's committing even more. Why? Don't quite get that. He's overcommitting so much right there. Oh yeah, he's overcommitting so much right there, so I'm just gonna go here. And even though he does have sure feet and sprint, I still think he should maybe do them one by one. Gonna make it infinitely more safer, so I can't really blitz that much here, or at all, as a matter of fact. So ideally I should try to score with Regal here, by the way. But achieving that is gonna be difficult. Okay, there we go. He does not have guard. Yeah, I'm gonna follow. And then we're gonna go all the way over there. Which misplaces these guys tremendously, since they are extremely slow. He's also pretty out of the way and all that fun stuff. So what do we do with this now? We probably want to dodge Shade, which would allow him to get a blitz against me, but you know what, let's... No. You know what, I'm gonna risk something. We're gonna blitz him with Dauntless. I get a 1-die. Which is, in this case, good enough, because I just want to push him away. Maybe... I mean, I wanted to get a knockdown, obviously, but I didn't get it, so this was the next best thing. And it still did some good here. So this is a 1-die that I'm once again going to take. I still feel the need to try and take 1-dice blocks. Not quite sure why, but right now it's somewhat working at least. And I'm also going to do this weird block here, which is a 2 dice against. But I do get the push, which at least removes me from these guys and allows me to follow up here. I wouldn't have minded failing this. I just wanted a chance at the Hobgoblin and get away from these guys, because he is the one I ideally want to score with. At least right now. Well, maybe no. We do probably want Dutiful to score. Oh yeah. If I can make it work, we want Dutiful to score. He's just 1 away afterwards. Yep, this is what I expected might happen. Doesn't get the POW though. He's still next to our ball carrier now. But that we should be able to deal with, I think. The guard placement here is a bit annoying, because now this guy doesn't have a good block here. Okay, down goes the Fool. Let's see, what else can he do? I mean, he can block over here, and he needs to reposition his guys. But, let's see. Good. Thanks to Fend, he doesn't get to follow. So this is also 2-die. Yeah, he brings the guard back in. I wouldn't do that if I were him. This is not important. This is. Oh, Grashnak does a thing again. Oh boy. Thank you. At least it's only a stun. So that could be way worse. And now he's finally moving somebody. But I can still outrun him. So in all likelihood, we're still not going to... Oh, turnover. He took his last reroll there. I'm not sure I agree with that. I am not sure I agree with that at all, but at least it allowed him to make the block work. So that's pretty nice. And he is getting a player into defense, so that's important and good and the right thing to do. And he also needs to move this guy. He's so fast, and he's made himself actually a way to go through the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 10. He could get to here. He could have gotten to here with this, at least. He's still gonna be close enough to be annoying, and I can't really protect the guy here, since... Well, I only have a one-player disadvantage. Why does this feel still... It still feels a bit overwhelming. I think it's just because he is just that more solid at blocking and has the higher strength. And I mean, now he's got 2 players more on the pitch again, so that also helps. Yeah, that's gonna make things interesting. And I need to make... I think we just want to dodge, but... I don't know, this is a 1 die. You know what, sure, let's be stupid. Okay, we push him. Down there, which frees up the ball carrier. Not ideal, obviously, but that's okay. I do have a plan. I'm not saying it's a good plan, but I do have a plan. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to roll a double 1 for the plan to work, and we didn't, so at least we get to go up there and go after this guy. So let's see, I just need... For now, I need to get out of the range of... the tackle guys, so I'm gonna take a GFI or possibly 2. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, okay, let's force him to roll as many GFIs as possible down there. And then all of this is pretty bad again, so I'm just gonna try and dodge him this way, which will most likely not work, but I'm also not going to re-roll it. We just want him out of that bad corner, pretty much. Maybe I should have tried to dodge him instead, to get away from Grushnak, but Grushnak would have been able to reliably blitz, even though he doesn't have... Block the high strength alone would have been able to give him a 3 die plus the frenzy, so I don't really want him moving up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Well, it would have been 2 GFIs, but still. Bit of a risky thing. 12... Let's see... He still gets to block with a Mighty Blow player if he wants to... not with a Mighty Blow player, with a Tackle player if he wants to, but he does not have a reroll left. And he goes for another Minotaur Blitz, and that's a turnover. Oh, he's getting so many unfortunate rolls here. Yeah, so he wrote GG again. Now I'm not sure if he's because of scoring or because now... I don't know. I shouldn't always speculate. I think that's one of the things I do too much. Is just speculate on on the state of these things when there's just a single phrase indicating a potential something. So I shouldn't just always assume. That's not nice. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, he is hurting me more than I hurt him. But it looks like he doesn't want to just run this in. Or just end this. So I am considering... You know what, I could get Grushnak again. Yeah, we're gonna try. I was considering doing Mighty Blow, not Mighty Blow, GFIs up here to get him. But that wasn't quite enough, so if we do this... Okay, so this is a 1 die actually. Oh yeah, I should have blitzed with him. That was the mistake I made there. Oh well. So let's I'm still gonna do the one die, because right now we are in a very safe and defensible position here, I feel like. So there's no immediate need. Since he KO'd himself there, that pretty much put us over the edge. So that I can attempt this. Oh, and it works. Put him there. We will stay. And I haven't blitzed. Yeah, I haven't blitzed. But there also isn't a really good blitz target. Well, I could be super aggressive now. Oh, that's a dodge. I think that's a dodge I'm willing to make, though. But first of all, we are just going to put ourselves here, because that's going to make the dodges for this guy more difficult. So that's okay. And then I'm going to take these and bring them up here. Let's see. Make the dodge. Thank you. So a lot of what this comes down to, I think his first... The first few turns worked really well for him, because I let him have a lot of room to work with. But during the match, he's shown multiple times that he's willing to take some risks, and they didn't pay off this time. And just the way he prioritizes some of his actions was not the best in this case. And that just shows, and that allowed me to steal the ball, to get through as easily as I did now, because he completely overcommitted to this side, and when I switched sides, he wasn't able to react to it fast enough. He still got to me, because I can't disconnect from him. I'm not mobile enough for that. I do have 2 players less on the pitch by the time I got there, and all that thing. So it still wasn't a guaranteed thing to get through here. We just got lucky that all of this happened, and that he then got unlucky with the block again, and that's what made this possible. And yes, I am stalling right now a bit, because if I score now, he's gonna get to block me down again, all that stuff. He's doing that right now, but right now I'm still in a state of I have the ball and he does not, and I don't want to just end this. But he is getting up here, so I think I will be forced to score now, pretty much. There isn't much I can do. And he makes the dodge. So that's not good, and he's got all the guard up there. Well, I can just dodge away on a 2+, but in case that fails... yeah, these are all bad blocks that I can't get to be... No, this is a 2-die. Yeah. And I'm okay with taking that as well. Push. Stand him up. He can also get a 2-die if I bring him over there. I assume that I will score now, by the way. I'm just preparing for it, but I just want to do the important or the possible blocks first before that. Good. Push, push. Let's get Grishnak away so that he can't just block but has to blitz. Oh, stun. Okay. There we go. So just in case I do fail, we kind of want him up this direction. The double one is possible. It's unlikely. Well, maybe I don't even need to score right now. Let's go to here. Oh, I failed the first one. There we go. No, he could still hit me. I could still lose this. Let's just score. Let's not draw this out much longer. So now he has 4 turns. No, we both have 3 turns left, don't we? Does his KO stay out? One of mine stays out, that's for sure. Okay, so now I only have 10 players left. So I'm not gonna change my setup here anymore. It's not gonna change that much, I feel like. And I'm still gonna keep the kicker in the back, so he gets to hit these guys again. And we will just put... Who do we put in front here? Probably... Yeah, one of the dodge guys, I guess, so... My ball carrier, so Chivalry? Oh boy. Do I really want to? Do I dare to? Nah, he's too... That's the issue. They're also still too important to be sacrificed like this. So we'll go in like this. Let's switch these two. And I'm keeping him in the back. You know what? No. He's got guard, which was the reason I was keeping him in the back initially. But that's okay. Also, I should have put the kicker in the middle again and him on the outside. But it's too late for that now. So, oh no, he does have 4 turns left. Oh yeah, it's my offense, not his offense. So he does get 1 more turn. So, it's out of the question that we are going to win this. The question is, can I score again, or might he be able to score? Once again, he doesn't have a reroll left, while I still have 4 right now, so more than I know what to do with. Yeah, we're gonna go deep again, I think, but on the other side this time. Oh, that was very deep. That could scatter outside. No, okay, it didn't. It looked like it would go deeper, and with a gentle wind it would have scattered 2 spaces. Let's see. The Minotaur Brigade keeps doing their thing, which I'm not a fan of, so the Minotaur will level up. He's just MNG. Oh boy, yeah, Verity is toast. I hate that so much. But, oh well, he'll level up quickly enough, I guess. At least I hope. I'm not sure. Our team value will still be at around 1700. Well, with the missing player, a little bit lower again, but... Oh, wow. Oh, and that turns into a... No, he has horns. It's still a 2-die. Oh, wow. This is so bad. The point I was trying to make, it might be difficult to level up another Blitzer in the environment that we're in, since this is... we are getting where it's much more dangerous, higher team values and all that stuff, and that's just going to impact, or potentially impact at least, our performance to level him up, since he is going to be an easier target to hit and all that stuff. Oh, that was a GFI. That was a mistake. Bit of a hasty click, but it worked out, and I don't feel the need to go for more than 1. So we'll leave it like this. But I also don't quite know where to... What? No, I need to go 1 more. And of course. But we do have the rerolls for this, so this is not necessarily the worst thing ever, assuming I don't roll yet another one. Which let's assume we don't. Hey, good assumption. So he gets to go up there as well. And then I probably just want to foul Grashnak. It's not gonna hurt this guy as much. I don't really want to go in there and protect myself. I can't completely overcommit on the offense. So that's what we are gonna do instead. And I hope that'll work out. You know what? I need him to be down here. Once these guys knock him down, they're gonna come down here, but they can't get their guard in here. One of them at least has guard. Yep, that one. So they can't really hit this guy that easily. So we'll do this and do that. Now I finally got him in a position where I can do that. I've been waiting for that. Maybe I could have done that earlier, but I was always more focused on stuff. So, oh, I got caught and he was only stunned, so that's not nice. It's yet another player off the pitch, but it's also player safe in this case. Not the most important one, but still. Grashnak doesn't get to do anything for a turn. So how many players? Oh, don't. Oh, God. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players left. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that's correct. Which means right now I have 3 players less on the pitch than he does. Oh, he got the defender down. But on a 3 dice, I'm not too mad about that. Chances were he was going to get that. He still needs to pick up the ball again. and get it somewhere, and he doesn't have reroll left. He has only 3 turns left, and that is not a lot of time to do all that he needs to do. Even if he wants to score once, it's not going to work. He would need to move one of these guys forward now, or a hobgoblin, and even then he would need to get past me first, and all of that without rerolls. Does seem rather unlikely. There we go. Okay. Hey, there's just not much to talk about right now. I'm sorry. Yep, he fails to pick up. Bad scatter, though. Not a good scatter if I want to get the ball. But let's just see what we can do about this. Just a push means for now we can't do enough. So I'm gonna give him easier blocks against me. I just want to lock down these guys so that they are not able to do anything while we try to get to the ball. Oh, can I get you there? Just with a GFI, so we probably want to dodge him first. Good. No, I think I'm gonna stick to what I said. We're just gonna mark these 2 hobgoblins and hope that that'll be enough. And then I am going to take a GFI to give myself an assist here so that I can blitz with Regal afterwards. Good. Got a knockdown. Perfect. So I'm not going to follow that. I don't want to be next to the dwarf, because then he would get an easy 2-die there, which is just not... I can take GFIs though. I could still block down the hobgoblin. It did cost me again, but right now we are in positions where we can afford to take these rolls. I have all the other stuff done basically, and now it's mostly luxury what we're doing here. So I'm also going to disconnect right there. And this is the most risky thing. I should have kept the reroll for this maybe, but it's okay. Just dodging away there, nothing happened. But now we actually might have a chance to steal the ball and score a 4-0. I haven't had a lot of 4 touchdown games. At least 4 all on my side. Wait, what? Why? He blitzed with him. No, it's a bug. It just looks like he blitzed with him. Weird. Ah, pow. Crap. Okay, that makes it very unlikely to get this to work. We still have the important one, the Agility 5 one. And he could still fail the pickup. But, I mean, this is getting a bit much right now. So I don't know. Yeah, no good blocks coming out of this anytime soon with both of them having guard. He's just locked me down completely. But we're okay. I have less players on the pitch, and we still won. I mean, my team was better developed. Grushnak was a pretty decent choice, I think. He worked out fairly okay for him, for the most part. I mean, he still has his issues, and I think he cost him at least 1 turnover. And I'm not sure a wizard would have been better or worse. I'm not sure. So now he's thinking, do I block or do I pick up? Because there isn't much else he can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to go 1 more space if you want the chance to score this. But he's just locking this down, I think. Yeah, oh, there we go. So this is really horrible. The scatter, once again, is not good for us. But just that... what he's doing here, he... oh. That's just too much. He failed 4 or 5 pickups in a row there, which is too much even for my taste. Oh god, do I really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god, yeah, sure. We're gonna try. We do the weird stuff. Oh, come on. Nope, just a stun. Okay, he gets to... So if this doesn't work, he's gonna get served. But he's my player to score with. So I need to check the best way to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, I don't think so. I think this is better. So we'll do this. It's 2+, 2+, 2+, with built-in dodge reroll. Oh, failed a pickup. Let's see about this. Okay, I made the second one. We will dodge again. And then I'm gonna throw the ball. He gets to intercept, but I don't want a GFI. Since I already used my reroll. He intercepts it! Crap! Oh crap, I should have taken the GFI. Oh no, please don't. It's the last turn. Let's see what he does to me. Oh, bummer. Okay, it wasn't meant to be. I was worried that would happen. But, yeah. Just that. What do we do here now? Huh. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, he fails all the pickups, but he does an interception. That's pretty funny. And he levels the guy up with that, which is even better. So that's pretty cool. Oh, Grushnak gets to play one more time. I do not like that. There's still that bug that makes it look like he's blitzing. I hope that he doesn't do anything to me here. Okay, just a stun. We already lost one player here. I would mind it very much if we lost another one. So let's just hope that nothing happens. At least if we lose an important player. A lineman wouldn't be that bad. But let's say I'm loyal to my team and no, I don't want anything to get hurt. Just please stop. Stop. STAHP. Yes. I know that's not how you write that. But still. Okay. He's not gonna serve me, at least. That's nice. I don't like where he's attacking, because that could hurt more. If he gets the knockdown, but at least he still needs the defender down, which he does not get, so we're good. Well, rest in peace, Verity. You will be replaced. And missed. I mean, he was a pretty good player. Plus movement was nice, dodge, mighty blow, all the fun stuff. It does take care of a little bit of team value bloat. It's gonna reduce the team value by... He didn't make that throw. He should have gone for a smaller one. He could have scored from back there, I think, anyways. But that's okay. We won! Woo! So it comes with a bit of a cost, but we can work with that. I'm going to reroll this. We still got a 3, because now I need to spend money, and 3 was below average, so I was trying to get an above average roll, so 4 or more. Didn't work. And Chivalry got the MVP, so nobody levels up out of this, I believe. And we will have to replace Verity, so let's do that now. Yep, nobody leveled up. Blitzer. It was this head, I believe, that we had before. Let's take that again. Verity by confirm. And now our team value is at 1650. With that player, it's going to be at 1720. So we lost 70 team value there. That doesn't seem right. I don't know. It's okay. So, for now, this is where we're going to end it. Yet another win for our Bretonnians. I'm still amazed at how this is looking here, but I'm okay with it, so yeah, I hope you are too. But yeah, as I've said, for now, this is where we're going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye!